New pod just dropping this that. If I said it, you know that it's facts. Got a Mac on me, no lack. I'm too fresh, all I wear is all black. Like a 90s kid, I'm all that. We outside, I'm like, where's y'all at? Wait. The beat gone, tell them bring the beat back. I'm a cheat code, can't beat that. I done been broke, so I gotta keep stacks. One shot, you don't get a rematch. If you don't roll thumbs, why the hell would we match? Draco's late where I sleep at, with the backyard again, cause that's where I creep at. I'm on fire, bro, they told me relax. I'ma get a beat a break, but they know I'll be back.
Either I'm gonna do it or not, but I've already showed, first impressions always matter. So
yeah,
and I gotta stand on like you reaching out, like, and then I look at what you did and it's like, oh, it aligns with, even if it wasn't, I would even say it like I don't see the, the connection, but intuitively it's you do makeup, right? And I work with female artists and you reached out to me and it's a hip hop, so I see it aligns with who I am as a person and my brand, so it's only natural, like why not? I always like why not, no matter where it is. So thank you again for reaching out. Cause
no problem, thank you for responding, honestly. Thank you, because I was like, ooh, I don't know, when I come in contact with certain people I'd be like, okay, now I'm one step closer, you feel me? I want to, like, this is me getting out there, knowing that's what I'm doing, I'm growing. So yes, I'm really excited. Then you got me in contact with Tone, so yeah.
And just even that, like trusting the process, like that's what I've been doing. Like if somebody wants me, you're gonna want what comes with me. And right now I'm putting the people that I work in front of me, which I do always did naturally, but now it's really a concerted effort. Like, okay, we'll talk to these people, and maybe y'all can do something, because it's fun for me, right?
Yeah.
But if I see people that really want to do something and put them in a position, like a goal, like even that. I'm not just clapping for Tone or P. Brown or Fable or Bankhead or Swamp Is. I'm clapping for you now because you're the makeup. Or like now you can repost her and I'm reposting you, and she and her team and the person, her choreographer and the people made her clothes. Like it's a collective effort if done right. It may not. Like she said, everybody not gonna clap for you, but at least if we are happy for each other, us three, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because we know what that took, and we know naturally how this came about. It wasn't you didn't pay me, I didn't pay you, I didn't say Tone needs to, it's natural. And as long as it's natural, I'm fine with it. I don't want nothing that's stressful. I don't want nothing that's not organic.
Exactly.
That's the best part. So
that's how I've been moving. That's how I've been moving with my podcast, for real. Like every guest that come on, I really genuinely like to learn about them. And not even just for the right now, but like for the future. So if I get hit with an opportunity, I'm like, okay, maybe not so much me, but let me call somebody else. Even if I need something, like I just got a theme song made for my podcast, right? So episode 3 of Back to the Beat was this DJ I went to high school with, right? Elementary and high school with, right? And I hit him up like, hey, I really want to beat, this is what I want to sound like, this and this. He got me back to beat in like a week. And I'm like, I want somebody to rap on this. So boom, I hit up bro from like episode 13 of Back to the Beat, like, hey, I love your music, we had a dope conversation, this and this, Can you rap on this beat for me? He like, yeah, I got you. So just like being able to go back and that's what I really want my platform to really build, that network. It's like I always say it's bigger than me at this point. Like, So yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, you ready?
That camera is us and that's you.
Yeah, that's you, that's me, and so. All right, y'all, we are back with another episode of Back to the Beat. Y'all already know we have a very, very, very special guest. We have NUFACE here. NUFACE is here right now, y'all. He might be somewhere else at the same time, so I don't know, but he's here right now. Okay, go ahead and tell them a little bit about what you do.
What I do, first of all, I always say I'm a son, proud son of my mother, proud father of 4 daughters. Congratulations to Maya, who's about to graduate. Happy birthday to Liara, just turned 25. Congratulations, Karma, who just came back from Belize. I'm on an ambassadorship, and Lyric got her first job. So with that, that's the the foundation of who I am truly. But at the root is a hip hop fan, like a hip hop fan and a proud supporter and lover of their culture.
Okay, that's what's up. Y'all, we're about to learn all about NUFACE in this upcoming episode. Y'all stay tuned, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we're gonna go ahead and kick it off with the Guess That Beat, okay? We got 5 songs now.
Can't wait to see what she picked.
Y'all.
For me, the hip hop fan.
When I tell y'all stressed out trying to figure out what songs am I about to play for someone who knows every song in the world. Even witness songs be created. Listen, we're gonna get into it, okay? But I'm gonna play 5 seconds of each song.
I'm just happy you didn't have me freestyle a rap. It's not my lane. Some other podcast, shout out to Progressive Report, put me on the spot. Bars is not my lane.
Listen, and I was thinking because in makeup we had this thing called like a freestyle. Like you come, you get any beat. And I'm like, ooh, I can have like a freestyle, like, you know, type of thing. You know, maybe later down the line, I don't know. But yeah, that's been in the works or whatever. It's funny you say that freestyle because, yeah. But, okay, so you ready? Ooh, this is...
We got a shot ready. If I don't guess it, I take a shot, man.
I got you. We can line that up. I got you. Okay.
Misconception of words. We so let's go. Jiggy up in here. Slim baby, I see you. Listen. Hey, the streets make the hustlers.
That's
hustlers
the
make
Loonies.
the world go round. The world is made.
I know it's the Loonies. Cause that's Numbskull and your boy. I don't know the song though. It ain't I Got 5 on it. It ain't.
You get 3 guesses.
Isn't that something with Drew Down, Richie Rich? Nah. I just know that voice. That's the Loonies. It ain't Player Hater. It ain't I Got 5 on it. It ain't. You might got me with that one. I know it's the Loonies and Numbskull and Yuck Mouth, but Yuck Mouth. Nah, you got me with that one.
So that is Lil Wayne Bloodline.
Oh, but that is Yuck Mouth on it. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Which album?
500 degrees.
Yeah. Which I have in my bag.
Yes. Ooh, I got him with one, y'all.
Okay.
I got him with one. That's crazy. Listen, I always get him with the Wayne. I tell people all the time. People come on my show and be like, "Oh, I'm a Wayne fan. You can play any Wayne song. I know it." I be like, "You asking me that? Me?" And then I get them every single time.
Well, I do have the CD.
Oh wow, y'all.
It's on that album, right?
Yes, it is. We have the Lil Wayne 500 Degree CD. You see what I'm saying, y'all? This is insane. Like who still has one of these? That is crazy.
Me.
Yeah.
Me. Okay, next. You got me. Stump me with that one. But I have the album.
And that's insane. Okay, let's see.
Hit me.
Missy Elliott. Why you all in my grill?
Yeah, okay.
Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
Hey, we're 1 week away from the Missy Elliott, Sierra, Busta Rhymes, Timbaland show.
This is true.
I met her at State Farm Marina with Monica, but I got to see her work, be back to it with Sierra and Busta. Like, that's go.
When Lose Control come on, I know they gonna have to, they gonna listen. When Lose Control come on, that performance, I know it's just gonna be crazy.
But she is just somebody I love the spirit and truly talented. And she can go in any bag and she's a writer. But when she even do her sexy, like, what's your zodiac sign and sister, and like, she was one of the first people. Like, it was like, you know, they was saying she was a bigger person. And, you know, I saw her soul. I seen the talent. She glowed to me, man. I love that sister.
For sure. Yeah, Missy is one of the ones. Like, yeah, she paved the way for a lot. The creativity and just her thought process. I would love to just pick her brain just on a creative tip. Because, like, how did you come up with this? Like, I don't know. She just...
And the influence, because I always imagine Timbaland without Missy.
You can't.
And with the sauce she gave, like I mean, I knew Aaliyah personally. I'm sorry to get off road, but I knew Aaliyah personally, like before. So, when she would be around that energy, her energy rose. She smiled more. She Miss Creative. I could tell the difference. When you know people, you can, like, I don't want to say we remember who she used to work with, but I seen the energy change and happiness, and I seen purity and the music evolve. At your best, your love, are you that somebody? Rocking back and forth. You heard it, the soul. You cannot. And shout out to Missy for that.
I love Aaliyah. I listen to Aaliyah every day. Like, Aaliyah she up there for me. Like, I don't know.
That's my goat.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see. You 1 for 2. So let's see.
There we go. Okay. Don't do me greasy. Okay.
DMX and Aaliyah.
That's crazy.
DMX and Aaliyah from the Romeo Must Die. Or was it
You know the name of the song?
Call in one piece, come home in one piece. I know the song, but what's the word?
Yeah, you almost got it.
Piece.
You one word off. in that?
Come home. Come home with me. In peace. Come in peace. I know the song, but what's the title? I don't remember the song, boy, because she was next to DMX, and I said, D, leave my girl alone. Got your back?
No, not got you back. You was just one word off. When you said come home in one piece, you was one word off.
Come in one piece, baby?
No.
Come home.
You ready?
Come back to me? Come back home to me?
Mm-mm.
What are we doing, Aaliyah? I'm so sorry. You know that's my song, Aaliyah.
Oh my goodness.
All right, what is it?
It's come back in one piece.
Come back in one piece.
Yes.
One piece was what I had it.
Yes, you had come in one piece.
So what we gotta do is you gotta give me a half a point for even having the CD and a half for knowing the song and the artist and the
That's so funny.
And mumbling the hook.
Every guest always want a half a point, but I ain't gonna lie,
It's cool. It's cool.
Nah, that one you good. I feel like that one you good because you knew the artist and you knew somewhat of the title.
That's
you
cool.
was just off.
So that's 2 shots.
Yeah.
You know me. Fuck it, I drink. Yep.
Got you. We gonna get them. We gonna get them.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's go. This is number 3.
I feel like this one easy.
Now why you want to go and do that, love, huh? Now I can't mess up the Kane, Clifford Harris, expeditiously. I know that one.
And we in the A with it.
Come on, shout out to KO who produced that beat. Yes, it did. Yep.
Yeah, that album right there. Like I was telling Tony, man, I said Florida girl all the way, right? But Atlanta, that music growing up was so influential. It's like, yeah, Florida girl till I die hard, but I love Atlanta music. I love all the artists. It's just something about what the back in the day ones. I don't really listen to the new Atlanta artists like that now, but the back in the day ones, for sure.
We had it on lock, right?
Yeah. For sure.
All right.
Okay, this the last one.
Okay. That's a step to it. That's 112. It ain't only you. Step to it. Why you walking by the side of you? Peaches and cream? No, it ain't peaches and cream.
Not peaches and cream.
I was just with Slim yesterday too.
That's crazy.
Oh man. Bounce with it. Get with it. Bounce with it.
Yeah,
Dance with
it. Oh, that's close. You close. You going down the right. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So what you did? What you got? 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Okay, y'all. NUFACE got 3 out of 5.
Is that a C? That's 75%. I passed.
Yeah.
I passed the class. Right?
Yeah, you did decent. You did decent.
Okay.
You did decent. All right, y'all. Go ahead and let me know in the comments if y'all still like to guess that beat. Y'all let me know. Do we get a half a point? Are we gonna do the half points? Y'all let me know. Come on.
And no guest ever pulled out the CD, right?
You know that's monumental. So I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and get these shots going. We're gonna come back with the eyes.
Breeze Wayne.
Yeah. I like Afro Rain. Well, I like all Wayne. It don't matter. That's
nope.
I feel like I'll be good. I ain't gonna. I say 4 out of 5. You know, but yeah, I feel like I pretty much. Yeah, that's my one. I was literally 1st, 2nd grade with my big cousins burning CDs, no ceilings, the droughts. I mean, I'm as a kid on LimeWire, making my. You know, like
Let's go. Okay.
I'm a little CD player. Yeah.
You met him?
No. If I was to meet Lil Wayne, that would be it. My life would be complete. Yeah, like that would be it. Yeah. That would. Ooh, child. I've never even seen him perform before. What's crazy is I was supposed to go to the Drake concert in New Orleans last year, and Drake kept postponing it, and then he just canceled it and went on tour again. So I went to go see Drake because he came to Tampa. I was in Tampa, so I was like, okay, but this is not Drake in New Orleans because I know he gonna bring out Wayne, you know. So I'm still waiting. I know Manny Freshman was talking about doing a tour, So hopefully we get a little one too, so I can go ahead and go and, you know, hopefully meet him. So yeah.
All right,
Yeah. Okay. So now we are back with the I segment. We're gonna go ahead and talk about, you know, the vision, the future, and things like that. So I just wanted to go ahead and ask, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Collection much bigger than what it is. Relationships more intact, more beneficial. The High Museum, having my own exhibit at the High Museum, being showcased at the Grammy Museum.
Right.
To not, you know, to have Fable assist him in getting the Grammy and Killer Mike getting the Grammy, but to now, you know, helping them, but now I'm able to bring my collection to the Grammy Museum and that type of thing. So that's definitely a big goal. Last year, my collection was on the Rock the Bells cruise, the first ever hip hop cruise. So I would like to continue that relationship. But another big goal of mine is conquering airports. Like I was able to go into Dallas. Shout out to Jerry Clark. We took the podcast down to Dallas for Togetherland Festival, and I was able to go in the Delta Sky Lounge, which I've never been to, right? And, and then when they're like, and you have to go early, of course, to get all the benefits. So you go early. It's open bar, open food, breakfast, omelets, everything. View of the airplane.
You're living a life.
But I'm looking in there and I don't see a lot of people that looked it like us. So there's these eyeballs and there's these things, but I also seen art on the wall. Yeah. And art that didn't look like us. But I'm noticing in every city, imagine if you were to put a prospective legend, just even one, or cassette tape, or so Dallas, I would have said the DOC or Erykah Badu, or signed cassette or their album or their first magazine, just one. But imagine if I was able to do that in every city. So if I go to Miami Airport and you go to Delta Sky Lounge, I have a Trick Daddy cassette, a Trina CD, you know, Uncle Luke or Rick Ross, all the things that I already have, and just need one wall. But that way, my collection is everywhere Delta like Sky Lounge is.
That's raw, and I could see that.
And that's like, oh, I ain't got to worry about flights. You know, that's mine on the wall, right? You know, I don't got to pay for parking. So that's definitely a big goal of mine. The High Museum, and this is my own exhibit to where everything is kind of put in one space. A touring attraction, you know, you come to the city, that's one of your stops. You know, people say Magic City, Martin Luther King, the Trap Music Museum, and then Nostalgia, NUFACE Museum.
Okay, I can see that. I can literally see that. That would be like, that's so on brand, that's so perfect. Like, that will be so dope for real, Because, you know, you go on these airports and you see like antique planes and like different little paintings, you know, you just pass by them.
And it's historic, but I can't relate or connect to it. And then you look at Atlanta as the busiest airport, but who functions Atlanta? Us.
Right.
So why not have them something to be proud of? Or, you know, while you're waiting on your delayed flight, you know, you get to read the credits of, you know, an Uncle Luke album, or, you know, in the history of just who we are, you know?
Yeah, even like it would be raw to go into Jacksonville Airport and you see stuff from Duvalde. Like, you know, like stuff like that. Like that would be like, oh, wow. Like, you know, just something to pass time, you know, just while you passing through, and that's monumental for real. I love that. Okay. Now just to learn more about you, what are you feeling for like a future dream car?
Dream car? I always love a good sound system. I love space because, you know, who I travel with, from artists to family, I always want to make sure I have room. I never liked people with two-seaters or like, they always have the excuse, well, I really don't have no room in my car. Like, I just can't even say that, you know. I'm always that dude to like help people move. So I need a truck, you know, or just, so I love big cars, big trucks. Third row is something that I love. You know, I've been carless for about a year now, so I'm getting used to like being driven around. So I'm getting used to that, but I definitely want something big, and I always had big prior to that. Okay. Okay. So I would say Land Rover, Cadillac, electric Escalade, but the newer version. I'm loving electric cars, I think. I've driven them, but I haven't, you know, lived with them, so I don't know. I hear ups and downs from them, but I'm thinking electric, you know, but SUV with 3 rows, sunroof, moonroof, touch screen all around the dash. You know. That's the goal too, is, you know, if NUFACE was there, a car sponsor or a car lot, you know, reach out to me and, you know, give me a car for about 3 months. They see me, they're gonna see your car. Like, it's only smart business.
You be everywhere. You literally be everywhere, so it only makes sense. Yeah.
We just gotta let them see the vision, right? Eyes, you need eyes to see the vision. So,
this is true, this is true.
So shout out to Chevy, Cadillac, all these independent cars. Just 3 months, you can try it out.
90-day special. Look,
try it out. You never know where I pull up.
Exactly. Literally, exactly. Okay. Now, what are you thinking for like a future dream house? What are 3 things that it must have?
Space, because Maya Angelou says, I know why the caged bird sings, because the cage is so small. So, and the thing with my life is I read a lot, right? And every time I bought a bookshelf, it seemed like more than reading books, the goal was to fill the bookshelf up. So I'm always that person that's always trying to fill the space. So I'm always need space because I'm always collecting. I'm always finding new things. I love art. Like my space now, I really have no room for any. Like I got a TV on the floor because I have art on the wall. Like I can't. I know the new thing is to put the TV on the wall, but I don't have the space for it because it's art and posters on the wall. So I definitely need space. I have family, so you know, a jacuzzi. I'm big on meditating and having a day to myself to where, you know, so, and I love meditation and sitting in silence. So I need like a prayer room and like a sauna, you know, not a sauna, but a jacuzzi, like just a space to sit and relax. I always need my space, and I need a, you know, and a big kitchen. You know, I love to eat, I love to experiment, but you know, I'm around daughters and my mother still loves, you know, I still want to show people how family used to be, and you come into the kitchen and not just on holidays, like on a regular Tuesday. Like let's go to the store and buy some lobster, some steak and shrimp. Let's get, you know, cook. We got this whole counter. Let's use it. Like I'm not gonna be that person like, oh, don't go in the white room or don't touch my this and that. Nah,
it's
man,
for a reason.
All material, man. We about to bust these ovens open, you know. So definitely big space. Shelves for my collection, a nice room where that's like my prayer and meditation room, so that's like a jacuzzi, and a big kitchen.
Okay, and do you see yourself like staying in the States, going out the country with your dream house, staying in the South, going across the country, like?
I definitely want to overseas, like seeing Duval talk about island living in Bahamas. That's definitely inspiration. Jay Prince has his own island. Tyler Perry has their own island. So that's definitely a plan B goal. But station, I need to kind of be in the city where I planted my roots. So it won't be the city of Atlanta, but I want to be able to like kind of drive through and be able to go away.
Kind of like the outskirts.
You know, I can pull up to the city and I can take my ass back home to the boondocks where you don't know where it's at. You can't catch the MARTA there. You can't, you know, you can't just pull up. The Uber might cost $40 or $30, so it's meant to be if you're over there. So, you know, that's the goal. But plan B is definitely overseas, an island.
Got you.
My own island.
Yeah, watching Lil Duval on his journey and just literally from high school to just where he is now, he's so inspirational. So like, oh my goodness, watching people like him who went to my high school that I went to. So it's like, okay, if we went to the same school in the same city, grew up around the same parts, eating at the same places, I know I can be where he's at. Like I know it's possible. Like it's not a.
And don't switch. Like, I remember being in Uptown when he first started, when he was rolling and still with the dreads. And I seen him first times at Uptown Comedy Corner. Like, and to see him be that same consistent person, saying it's no acting, all that. They hear him doing the songs and stuff. He was doing that back then. Like everything. That's why I love that, seeing the evolution of people. That's what I'm attracted to most, like growth and progression. So to see him be that same person, I had to go to Duval Day. Like, you know, even to, like I had to experience that because you see it online. But that's what I'm telling you, being present in the moment, like the experience. Like I seen y'all culture for 24 hours, and I wasn't,
crazy.
you know. But to see like Erica Duchess, a DJ Cookbook, or see, you know, everybody knows Stroud, and to see the people, like JT Money, I just was on the road with him, and here I took him to the press, do his press runs here, but to see him there and see the gold teeth and just the culture, I'm sitting here like. That was my goal 2 years ago, was just to travel more out of Atlanta, like be somewhere where I'm not used to and comfortable, because you'll find success out of your comfort zone. So I wanted to be lost, or where the hell am I at, or maybe a little scared, but I just felt at home because everybody there kind of knew who I was. Like photographers was DMing me pictures of me like walking around. I'm like, how did you know?
No, you known in the city. When I so when you first DM me back, I had screenshot a crop and I put on my close friends. Everybody swiping up like, no, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm like, y'all, this is big. Like, because we really love the 85 South Show. We all like, you know, Jacksonville, one of they heavy hitters for real. Everybody like, oh my goodness, how did you get him to respond? I'm like, y'all, it's just, I just messaged him and he responded,
and that's,
you know.
Again, new to me. Like I tell Tone a lot. Like that's like, it's new to me, but it's my new normal, and I'm like trying to find being comfortable with it, because it's like I'm a little shocked. Like it's just me. Like I'm, you know, I go home every day like everybody else. I'm not out here rich. I'm not, you know, I'm just living in my purpose. But to see people recognize the value does, you know, I have to sit with that and be like, oh, okay, you know, because it's hard to be like, and not hard, but it's hard to see people call you a GOAT or a legend when I'm really around GOAT. Like, I see what they mean, but I'm really around these people that I'm like, if you think I'm something, look at who, like my friend just won 3 Grammys.
Yeah.
Like, he got own barbershop. His wife about to open Bankhead Seafood. Like, my partner Clifford owns Trap City Cafe. Like, you know, and Tiny, like, and to be working with a young heiress now and Damani.
I was gonna say, even looking at Eris and Damani.
I'm working with the kids now, like generation. Like, it's like I'm helping them on their path, and I know you're like that. Like, I'm unk to them now, but I'm still just a fan at the core. So it's hard to see what people see in me, you know, at this point. But I'm adjusting with it.
Yeah, it's kind of like how YTV Fat, he was just on Mr. J Hill podcast, and he was like, people in the hood would be like, bro, you rich, you this, and this. He talking about, but I'm with Gotti. I'm looking at Gotti, how y'all looking at me, and I'm like, I can't even put into like words. Like, y'all need to stop fanning over me, because I'm still fanning over the people I'm with. So it's kind of like, and
you'll eventually, you know, we saying this and J Hill saying it, but you'll get to that point with yourself as well, because you have to really embrace, you have to just start embracing it, because you know the whole, like when I went to an event and it's like I'm used to like going in and out, now it's like, can we get a picture or a drop, and it's like I used to could leave like when I wanted to, but now I have to kind of accommodate for that type of experience, for the pictures and the conversation, like, but it helped being around these artists too, because I've seen it. Oh, you went to high school with, everybody got the story, right? And you have to kind of be like, either I remember or not, or then they trying to prove, then it's call my grandma, like it's just, so that's helped me adjust with it, but I just had to adjust with it, and you will eventually too, you know, people gonna be like, you know, remember the Beat, Back to the Beat podcast, I was on her show, you know, took a picture. So I mean, it's taking a while to get used to, but I love it, because I rather that than, you know, that's where it drove me to that. I've seen people who treated people wrong, or always had the negative story or the bad news or negative Nancy's, where when they came around, you seen the room change. I don't want to be that. I want you to smile but I need you to have a reason. I had to create that reason. I had to create that value, that relationship. So I always knew I wanted to add value to every relationship, because I wanted that more than, if we never did any business alone, at least I know I can call you, and I call people without no intentions. How you doing? How your wife doing? How your family doing? All right, bye. And they like, you didn't need, no, I wanted to see how you were doing. So that's the path to that for me.
Yeah, building that relationship, like you say, is so big for me, because that's why my whole brand name is the Silver Effect, because I feel like I had this effect on people every time I'm around them. Whether I'm doing their makeup, whether I'm sitting there having a conversation, whether it's just in passing, I feel like I just have an effect on people. So the Silver Effect is like my whole brand. Like, I love it. It's like, that really is deeper than just an effect on somebody's face when I'm done doing their makeup. Like, it's deeper than that. Like, people will real deal come sit in my chair, and then they'll be like, oh girl, you don't even know, I needed to talk about it, I needed to, you just never know. So,
and one of my biggest mentors, Kenny Burns, who's a lifestyle specialist, I even asked him if I can coin the phrase the culture specialist, but what he taught me is, once you create a brand, you have to become the brand, right? So I said NUFACE was there. I didn't know I started it, but you know, but I had to show other people what that looked like, and that meant just showing up. And that's really all that's about, is just showing up. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, and Killer Mike said years ago, like, NUFACE should never have to buy a ticket to any event. That was the moment I stopped. Because he said, I thought about it, but what would happen is I would always buy a ticket to a show, and then I get to the venue, and the artist or the management be like, why are you in the line? Like, why you buy a ticket? And then they would say, come with us. And I'm happy for that, but I'm like, I just paid $100 for this ticket. Like, can I try to sell it? Like, oh.
Give me a moment right quick. Let me.
Well, I got the ticket stubs, so that's why I started framing the ticket stubs and getting them autographed, like, because it's just like, but once he said that, it's like, all right, let me just put some value on and show people what NUFACE would look like. And then that's where it came from. It's not official until NUFACE was there. The people created that part, but I had to show them what NUFACE was there looked like and what that meant. And you know, that's part of being the brand. So you, like, to you, the Silver Effect, that means you gotta shine, you gotta be glossy, they gotta remember you with silver, you gotta become what you say you are.
Each and every day, every time I go somewhere, every time I'm having encounters with people, I make sure, like, I'm on point, you know, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and if I'm not, then I'm staying at home till I'm good. You know,
Amen.
like
Amen.
you have to, you literally have to, because that one bad day can deteriorate a whole image. You never know. So, yeah, for sure. One more question in the I segment. I want to go ahead and ask you, who are some people that you're looking forward to come on your show?
So new people. I'm always, a lot of people's new people. So like, getting Lotto again. She just made history opening
birthday bash, man.
Headline
That's
a birthday
huge.
bash for a female.
And she's from here.
Yeah.
Like, that's huge.
So having somebody her stature now, you know what I'm saying? Future is one of big goal because I knew Rico, R.I.P. Rico Wade. I remember when he was Meathead and he was in the Connect and he was finding his way, and then he went to Rocco, and like to see where he's evolved to. But I remember those days when he was just in the basement, and and even Sleepy Brown says this story, like, who is these knuckleheads in the studio Rico keep bringing? And then like years later, this is turning up to be Future. You know what I'm saying? So that person, Rick Ross, because we do have this relationship, on fan and everything, but he's really a supportive person. Like, I could do a post and I'm thinking like he could be in his mansion or his jet, and I look at my page, he's the first one that liked it.
I know that's right.
Like, it'd be like, ain't you busy in your pool or your yacht, you know what I'm saying? But I could send him a DM, and he answers it back like anything you need. And then, most recently we did the photo shoot, introduced him to Tone Marie, got to see the jet, just to be a part of his vibe and meet his artists, like introducing his circle. And so that's the best part. We're not where I'm just meeting the artists, but welcome into the circle. You know what I'm saying? I used to say this about Big Bank. I used to say this about R.I.P. School, where like they were, and even Gucci. I recently got a Gucci autograph, and I knew him for years, but just what they put out, even Bank said, the energy I put out, I wasn't approachable. And they were right. Like, and it took me years, I just was around, but for trouble. But once we kind of locked in, it was like, man, that was my dog, bro.
Yeah.
Like, great person, great energy, and now, R.I.P., but close relationship with his mother and his sister. So that means more to me than me even trying to rush a relationship. Like, it happened when it was supposed to happen. And like for the last days of his life, I was probably the last 5 days I was with him, 4 days of the last days of his life, and they were all positive.
Gotcha.
So, and even Bank, I seen his evolution. I'm so proud of that, to see Big Bank. Now I call him Slim Bank. The gold teeth is gone. He's slim.
Yeah.
We hiked. He made me. I've done it before, but when he's like hiking with Bank, it's our 1 year anniversary, and he wanted me and K-Dub to come, and K-Dub ain't come, so I pulled up for myself. You know what I'm saying? Pulled up and went up the wrong mountain. I climbed the whole Stone Mountain. They didn't do the mountain. They did the trail. But I did the mountain, then met them, walked all the way to the trail.
That's crazy. I've been wanting to do that, especially now that I'm here. I've been wanting to do that.
Did it, man, and he brought out the whole city. Shout out to Nav Green, Erica Duchess, everybody in the building, man. So it was great because it motivates me, and I love to be motivated. People say I do that to them, but like, when you the go-to, where do you go to? You know what I'm saying? So I need people to do the same thing to me. It's a currency. It's a cycle.
Right, that's big. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to hit up that Stone Mountain and at least attempt to do it.
Yeah.
The 1, 2. Okay, that was a good little eye segment, y'all. Next, we're gonna get into the face segment, y'all. So
face. Oh, you get it? When we're doing face, I might like this one.
Segment, y'all. Okay, so we are back with the face segment. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the foundation, where it all started. Like foundation, like makeup. You know about makeup?
I got 4 daughters.
Oh, this is true. You definitely know about makeup.
Watch my mama putting on her makeup as she was about to leave me for the night, go to work,
Yeah, so okay. And then we're going to talk about the adversities that you faced in your journey and how you overcame them. So first, I just wanted to know, I kind of know how it started. It started with a ticket stub, But I just want to know, like, how did it all start?
Oh, so face. First of all, shout out to Bevel, man. They gave me a great dope-ass product. They gave me a whole kit, so I got pomade, pads on here, facial creams, face gel, lotion, man, everything. So my skin feels great. My face feels great. So, but to your point, the foundation, it did start with a ticket stub, but it started really, I always give the credit to my father. Like, that was the person that picked me up from school, took me to the mall, bought me a fresh ass outfit, and that could have been it.
Yeah.
For me personally, buying the outfit because I'm thinking I'm about to go to school the next day fresh as hell on these motherfuckers. Like, I'm gonna be fresh, about to lay my outfit on the bed. Like,
lay next to it.
But nah, he bought me that outfit. He bought him that outfit. He bought my cousin that outfit.
Okay.
And we always matched in 3 black with the 3 red stripes with the Adidas shoes and everything, man.
Okay.
Balled out, man. My daddy made my day with that. But then we go up to Joe Louis Arena, a place where I'm known for like circuses or trucks. I used to go there for basketball, Harlem Globe. I was a kid at the time, so I'm thinking it's for some kid stuff. But when we get there and I see like the 3 white boys on stage and this is Beastie Boys, then the next person was one dude sitting on the radio. This is LL Cool J. Then we get to Run DMC and they do their whole set. And I'm still just a kid because I wasn't engulfed in rap then.
Yeah.
I was toys, G.I. Joes, basketball cards, comic books, Transformers, all those things.
Gotcha.
But it wasn't until when Run and then DMC was like, anybody got Adidas, take your shoes off, put them in the air, right?
Yeah.
And it still didn't hit me. Then I'm like, seeing people with the shoes that I'm wearing, and my daddy bought me and him and them, and then so it clicked, and I'm like, oh, I can do that too. So I'm able to, I took my little shoe off, size 3 at the time, I took my little shoe off, like, oh, I get to. But I'm looking at people that look like me, that did look like me, other races, other age groups, because I'm a kid. My dad, who's my dad, but then my cousin, who's a little bit older than me, but the cool nigga to me, I looked up to him. I looked up to my dad too, but I seen other people doing things, and I said, oh, this is like a gang, or just I'm one of them at that point. So I'm like, so it was that point where it was like, oh, I'm hip hopped out. You know,
sure.
Because it engulfed me. So LL Cool J was gonna be my motto as far as like what hip hop is, and he eventually became the GOAT. You know, and to 2 days, a couple days ago, to be in the room, listen to him like 40 years in the game, and still be at the top of his game with songs with Sweetie or and Eminem and Jermaine Dupri and my brother DJ Mars, who invited me, like, is the DJ, you know what I'm saying? And to be able to bring like J-Lock or Tone with me to be a part of that experience of the Force. So like, that's my first rapper I ever seen live. So to have that relationship and be on the Rock the Bells cruise, and like when he called me on live, my hands was shaking. Like I'm giving him a tour because like my hand, he's saying, show me what else you got. And I'm like, I'm talking to fucking LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about the foundation, that's the foundation for me, and that's when it clicked for me, because that motto, how I dressed, how I treated people, you know, how even the father I am today is because of songs like Shaquille O'Neal, My Biological Didn't Bother, or Eminem, Mockingbird, or, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z and Beanie Siegel having that song, Daddy, Where Have You Been? That let me know, man, no. I need to do whatever I need to do to have my daughters or my children not make a song about that about me.
Right.
Whatever that takes, because man, he's like, you never pitched at a ball. We never played football. Like I had to make sure that they weren't able to grow up and make songs about me, so I had to be present. You know what I'm saying? Biological didn't bother. Like I have a bonus daughter. You know what I'm saying? She recently just brought me her graduation cap to decorate it because she's about to get her bachelor's degree. Okay. You know how important that is to me, because that's not like my stepdaughter. I never used that. This was, the relationship ended with her mother, but that grew, that's the gift of that relationship. Like I'll never regret that relationship, because we birthed 2 daughters ourselves, but no, this young lady is my dog. This is like, she could pull up. Like it didn't just because when it ended, we over. No, I'm your dad. Right. You know what I'm saying? She calls me and we have those conversations. So when you talk about foundation, that's the foundation of hip hop, because what I am today is a reflection of hip hop, at least the positive side. You know what I'm saying? It's kept me out of jail. Beanie Siegel had a song, This Life, when he talks about being in jail. And fucking, he said people making love to their hand. He's talking about masturbating in jail. And you had to be in the same cell with this man, or the toilet is next to you. Hey, I've done some illegal things. I'm a shoplifter. I had sticky fingers, but I knew I never had to get caught, or I never wanted to be in jail, because I was not built for it. I was around street people, and I wanted to get the benefits of it and drive those cars, but and some people let me, you know, I did the other thing, but I wasn't built for that, and they knew that for me, and they protected me. Like, you can ride with us, but once we get here, you know, or I was the person with the license, and I can drive, and I'll do that, but they knew my limits. And they protected me and knew I was I wasn't built for that.
Right.
Whatever that took, like you were the hip hop, I could sell my tapes to them. If something, a house got raided, I was the person to go and get their stuff, their belongings. While they were in jail, I protected their stuff. So I had my place in that. I probably wanted to be rich and drive the cars and had the girls look at me, but that wasn't my place, and they knew that. And I needed, and everybody needs that type of people in your circle, not to just have you crash out just because you want to. Like I wanted to be in the spots, like I really wanted to be a trapper. And I'm looking back like, no, I wasn't built for that. And I had to find my value in that. So when you talk about foundation, hip hop is where I'm at today is a reflection of what hip hop and what I listen to.
Right, for real. That's big. You know, even like you say, giving you time to look back and be like, you know, I really wanted to do this, but to see that you found a way to come up how you did and then make it all into now you being here, NUFACE is here, and then just your whole spin on still being in the industry without having to deal with any of the negative routes as you come up. That's like really big. Like,
and to do it so long where people was like, you know, what you're doing is labels hired people for that, or like I didn't. I was never motivated by money because my money was not. I never wanted to put money to relationships because I seen it ruin relationships. Right. I seen it, so I knew not to do that. So all my relationship was. I gave shirts that I made to Carlos Acade. None of these people paid for that. You know, I never wanted to be like, well, he never paid me for that. I didn't care. I did it because I appreciated our time, and that was my way of saying thank you. Now, when you wore it on BET and my shirt is in the Ludacris video, that's what price do you pay for that? I couldn't afford that, so that's my thank you, and the universe will supply me whatever I had, so I never put money on it. So when people were saying you need to put a price on what you do, or those conversations helped me to where we at, because the past 2 years now I've lived off of hip hop. And benefited from doing roles that people say I just didn't see it. Everything I did it for free or for the love. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I could have did it then, but I wasn't ready for it, or I didn't know that was the thing. So it's again circle and foundation, but that becomes back to hip hop, the foundation. I am hip hop. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to be connected with me? I am hip hop. I'll never steal you negativity. You know, people talk about what I post, but my artist friends talk about what I don't post. It's stuff. I be places and I could put all this business, you know, these shade rooms or these bosses, but what do I gain from that? I still got to go outside with my daughters and my kids. I got to hold my head up high in any room I'm in. So the best way to do that is respect these people and their family, because they just like us. You know what I'm saying? So again, face, foundation. My face is my face card. Reputation. A lot of people seem like they don't value that, but I do. So if I see people that don't value that, and then you just stay over there. I respect my face. You know, to be able to go in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium and invite my kids on her birthday and her kids, and Aquisha and my daughter and her sister and friends, and bring Princess from Crime Mob. Absolutely free.
That's big.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
absolutely
huge.
Free.
Yeah.
That's because of my face card. The relationship I had with the Sydney Cruz at the Atlanta United team, with Cam Kirk, with them taking photos, and my dog, like they getting professional photos. Like relationships matter. And then to be in there, who I'm in there with, Pinky and Derek. Pinky Slutty Vegan, Derek Big Dave Cheesesteak. They rang the thing and they beautiful. And she went to CAU. Like that's. You can't even make
like
these
full circle moments every single time you go somewhere, and that's big. That's literally amazing. Those are the type of things that people pray and wish and hope for to happen. And that's just amazing.
But it takes time, and people don't want to put that time in. They want instant gratification or instant. You know, what can you do for me? I never asked anybody what can you do for me. I'm always thinking, what can I do for them first? That's it.
Okay. That's big, and that's solid, for real. And we appreciate people like you all the time. So also I wanted to ask you, what is like the main adversity that you faced coming up through your journey? How did you overcome it?
Staying focused on the goal. You know, adversity. So big father, right? Big father energy with my girls. So when a relationship ends, you got to adjust. I was used to having my girls in my house every day, taking them to school and showing them the balance of that. Like, I'm going to put you on the bus. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to get home, help you with your homework, tuck you in. And now daddy's about to do the NUFACE thing. And when you get up, I'm going to be here and I'm going to tell you about the night. And then, you know, even the wife at the time, telling the story and balancing husband, business, and family. Like, that was all that. But once that ended, it's like, okay, how do you adjust? Because now a piece of me is like a little gone, and how do you find that motivation? Because they inspired me. Like it was dope to come home to the kids. Like, look who wore the shirt that you see me. They was watching me make a shirt. Then they'll see it on the stage. Yeah. Like it's not me just going out partying. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's you making moves.
No, and they seeing the actual results. So things like that, and then you gotta move. Then it's like separating the house, and then now it's cut. Like it's just all these things. And it's like, how do I stay focused on that? So that was probably my biggest adversity. And then the relationship, you know, again, stepdaughters, and then their family. Like I'm a relationship based person. So even if the relationship with this person is over, me and your mama still cool. Yeah. Me and your uncle, like, so I'm that nigga. Like, hey, I don't kill relationship unless you just don't fuck with me, and I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna force anything, but my relationship is all I got in this world. That's my social currency. So that was the hard part. It's like, okay, how do I adjust and still be who I am? And that took a while, but I had to find the joy in myself, and I had to find the value in myself, because I had to become somebody else's vision of a household and a family. And while I loved it and while I adjusted, I wasn't completely in my purpose. Yeah. So I owned the Avis. I was a franchisee of 3 different rental car companies, right? Money galore, cars, everything, the house, the everything. Yeah. But I couldn't be NUFACE. I totally separated. I didn't, because then they'll ask me for discounts, or they'll see me, or just they think they know me. I was totally corporate up there, and I was Larry Compton up there, Mr. Compton, and name tag, all that. I didn't. It was people in there that I could have been like, you know, I do this, and I got no, but I had to dim my light, so to speak, right? And while it benefited, you know, because I'm taking the check, I'm taking it home, everybody's winning. But when you talk about purpose and you're not really walking it and totally fulfilled, that wasn't me. And Pinky Cole taught me that. She was first started selling a Jamaican restaurant in Brooklyn. She was vegan at the time. Yeah. This place burned down. She was, so you know, great business, owned the business, great real estate, but she was vegan. Yeah. It wasn't in her purpose. Once she found the name Slutty Vegan, started a food truck 4 years later, she's multi-millionaire and got Slutty Vegans all over the United States. Yeah. Because you're in your purpose. Airport. You know, that type of thing. Like, so
she's really doing it.
You have to find your purpose, and that was the biggest adjustment for me. It's like, okay, I got to start from zero, because the money was good, but I don't have that no more. Now, how do I balance no money, but the purpose is there? Yeah. I found more value in my purpose than the money, and the money just had to attract to me, and I had to find a way, and it came. I never had a job here in Atlanta since I've been here, so I had the universe. I always give praise to the universe for that, because I never had a job here. I never had no check-in. I just, as a kid, I always knew I couldn't do that. Where you at? What time? That it's just not in me, because I can't. I'm a life person, so I don't need, and I get it. It's part of the system, but I can't naturally be who I am and answer to another man or woman where I'm at, because I'm at where I'm supposed to be. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy. Marco talked about that in a video one time.
Papa, McDonald's, all the jobs I did, I was working for money. It wasn't good. So when I started working for myself, the money came.
It was like a quick little snippet. He said when he was working at like 9 to 5 or whatever, you know, you're going in 9 to 5, doing a job or whatever, you're working towards the money. But as soon as he started working towards his purpose and like what he actually loved to do, it was just like more fulfilling than the money could ever be, and the money just naturally came.
Because they're paying you for your time. That's the difference. And I'm like, my time is more valuable to me. You don't even see the value in me, so how can you value my time? Yeah. So once you see the value in yourself, then that's why they say new faces everywhere, but no, it's where I value my relationships, and that's where I'm gonna be. And when you talk about struggles, balancing the fear of missing out. It's some shit I'm gonna miss. Yeah. So that's why I'm key with people when I invite people. If you don't, please don't make me feel you pressured, because it's sometimes I look at it and I had to adjust, like I wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah. The places where I'm at, it was where I'm supposed to be, and there's been days where I'm like, oh, I can't make it. All right, what I'm gonna do? Man, I be done watch children's Toy Story with my daughters and popcorn night.
And that's where you was supposed to be.
That's where I was supposed to be. And I just have to accept that no matter what. If I done been in the verses and had a bag full of stuff to get autographed. I seen the person and everything. It just wasn't my moment, you know. And it wasn't about me at the time. So and sometimes you have to find that it's not your moment. A lot of people always interject their moment in other people's things. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you see me doing the video, I'm not always like, let me get in the picture. And now that's what's happening. People like, no, you get in the picture. I'm like, no, I will. Let me take this first because it's not my moment. Y'all the legends. Let me be me. But now y'all my friends and I just have to balance that. But some people have to recognize when it's for you and it's not for you.
Right.
And that's the hard part. But you have to be universally connected mentally to know that. And that's your spirit. For sure. Your spirit will tell you. Like when I get nervous and my heart starts pattering, run towards that. Will Smith's talking, run towards that. But when it's like, oh, this is too easy, or it wasn't, you know, and sometimes that is, but it's like that even with relationships. Like if it's just too much going on, it's too hard to, it's not meant to be. And we have to be adults enough to know that this is not it.
Yeah, that was that sign, so take it. Don't make God keep reminding you that that's
and I don't
want to
be the one reminding you either. Like, be honest with yourself. I know you probably see value, because I'm always going to say I'm the prize. But I know you see value, but just think about it. We just doing too much. You phone tagging, like it just let it be naturally. Like I'm that person where if I don't even see you for another year and you 30 years, 40 episodes later, the next time I see you, I'm gonna hug you like I just seen you right now today. Yeah. Because that's who you are today. I don't even care if I seen nothing online or nothing. Who you are today is who I'm gonna always value on moving forward. And other people don't do that. No invite. You didn't call me. We ain't seen you. We see you with your little hustle. We seen you with your little thing, your little friend. Like, what is all this, bro? Is you happy for me? Is you not? Like T.I. said on the song, is you happy?
That's big, and I feel that. Like, it's even, I literally just started dropping episodes January, and after the Rick Ross car show, I went home, like, right quick just to pick up some stuff, and people like, oh, you know, you be doing this now, you ain't got time for us, this, and I'm like, y'all, I don't say nothing when you go clock in 40 hours a week. I don't be, oh, you couldn't call me on the lunch break. Like, I don't say nothing when you go do that.
Please,
I'm literally just out here doing what I'm doing.
Get started here, please. Please don't go there, because I be so many places, right? I invite so many people. Who invites me to places? That'd be the question I never ask. They be there, sometimes they be in the same room. Never called or texted me. But it be people that, man, I look at the last time they called me, it was the last time they asked to be where I'm at, or where you at. Bruh, you called me last birthday bash. Yeah. Now you calling me this birthday. You call me once a year when you need something. Bro, I'm leaving you on red, bro. And we're going to talk when I see you, because I don't do the texting. But don't do that. Yeah. Don't do that. You don't do that. Yeah. Because you don't know what, people do that all the time. Like, I just wanted a response in the DM. And I'm like, bro, I'm with my daughter right now. Like, you don't know what somebody's going on. Somebody actually said that you only respond to somebody that's famous. I said, bro, I just posted somebody I never met. Yeah. It's not that, but you don't see the vision, so that's fine. But oh, why you got, like, and it's just all this thing, like, I don't just do negative energy, so you and leave me where you're, that's what you're negative to you, then that's fine. I'm not meant to be. Right. But people do not invite me places.
And then look at you sideways when you don't invite them, and it's just like, what even made you think that you was gonna get reciprocation? Invite, you know? Yeah, it's getting like that. I'm starting to see like the early stages of that, and it's just like, dang, y'all, I am literally just regular old, still same old silver. Like, but now I have to grow and realize,
don't say that. You're not,
no, I'm not. Evolving. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But I have to now realize, like, no, I'm not.
Because it's hard for people to celebrate your success when they don't have a piece of it. Is what I'm learning too, and that's the part you have to realize. And the one key thing that I learned: there's support that you want versus support that you need. Okay. And then my biggest lesson with that is that, okay, if I put a product out, okay, the Rock the Bells Festival, we're going to New York. Again, I needed a GoFundMe. I raised funds and I need to be on this cruise, but I need help with paying the hotel and the flight and everything. Yeah. Help me. You know, people did help me. But in my mind, I would want my cousin or my uncle or my auntie, my day one to donate. Big Boy from Big Boy's Neighborhood out in LA, shout out to him. Curtis Andrews, I had to Google, because when $1,000 hit my GoFundMe, I had to Google that, and I see Big Boy's picture with him and Michael Jackson and him and Dr. Dre. Wow. And then I had to be like, was this a mistake?
Right.
You never met me. He said, no, I see the vision. Keep going. I love what you're doing.
That's
$1,000 to somebody you never met, right?
Just because they genuinely believe in you, but somebody that you've known your whole life, you know? Yeah.
You see the difference? So the support that I wanted is from my family or friends or maybe my cousins and everything, but the one that I needed was this nigga in the West Coast that never knew me.
Exactly.
Because that $1,000 got me a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can complain, but I'm always focus on who is the one giving the support. And that's it. I can't even worry about who not no more.
Yeah, that's big. And that's a word. That's a word.
It's my life.
I think that was an amazing face segment, honestly. That was, y'all. Okay, we're gonna be right back with the lip segment.
Lips. And then like I remember like even in the comments, it was like, it's people that's not even here, like Gangsta Boo, like NUFACE gotta be there. Like and Bun B hit me in the DMs, like I'll put you in touch with LL's people. Like this is people that they don't gain from helping me, but they like, and even Bun B was like, he had me on his show on Rock the Bells Radio, Trio Radio in the backstage. He's like, this person, you're gonna see him in about any show. I don't even know how he does it. I'm like, you know about me?
I'm telling you, you'd be surprised. Like even people that I didn't even know knew of you. Like when I put it on my close friends, people were swiping up like, no, oh my goodness, like literally the hype. And I'm like, yeah, like of course I feel like, because how I discovered you was through the 85 South show. So I'm thinking, okay, if you're really not tapped in hip hop, are you not an 85% for real? You're not really gonna know. But for people who just, when I tell you people were swiping up and I'm like, dang, like, oh my goodness, like it's huge to me, but to see how big it is to others who not even like fully tapped in, it was like, oh yeah.
No, we gonna show them.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really excited. Like I be excited with every single episode.
You're supposed to.
Like, I don't know, that's how I know I'm really doing something I love, cause like I don't never get tired of it.
There you go. We just say you'll never work a day in your life if you find something you love.
Exactly. Because if it feel like a job, you ain't really supposed to be doing it. Yeah. You supposed to have fun every time.
Yeah. What we say? Oh, so this lips?
Yes, this the lip segment. Okay, y'all, we back with the lip segment. We're gonna go ahead and speak things to existence, and you know, go ahead and just give out a little advice and have you speak on a few things. Okay?
That's my little favorite. I call myself a master manifester.
Really?
Hey, everything, and I just be testing myself, honestly. I just put things in the universe and relationships, and they just happen. And it ain't rushed, it's everything. And it's like I go to sleep. Every day I go to sleep like, man, God, you snapped today. Like, and it's like he always like, hold my drink. Wait till tomorrow, my boy. And that's what happens. Yeah. You know, but it's you have to. I wake up grateful. I put out these testimonies to my close circle of friends. I read it personally. I sit in silence and just sit in gratefulness. I don't ask for anything. I just say thank you. Yeah. Because I seen trouble and I know what trouble looks like. I'm not trouble. I'm not in a bad place. I'm blessed. Or what I do, I want more. Yes. Yeah. But I'm happy where I'm at, and the universe has not let me down yet, and that's faith, and that's what I have.
Yes, I can say that too. I always said it. I always say, yeah, after I get my degree, I'm moving. Boom, I moved to Tampa. Then I sat on my dad's patio, literally January 1st. He had a New Year's party, and I invited my best friend. We on the patio in front of the fireplace. I said, bro, I'm moving to Atlanta this year. He said, for real? I said, yeah, I'm moving to Atlanta this year. 6 months later, I'm in Atlanta, you know? And it just keeps going like that. Like,
did anybody ever say you shouldn't, or why?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. And it be the people closest to you. They're like, you gonna leave your good job with the benefits and this, and this, and you gonna leave Tampa and you're gonna go to Atlanta? Well, what's there? And well, what you gonna do there? Or you don't have no job there. How you gonna this, and this? And it's like, to me, I'm like, y'all, God gave me this vision. He didn't give it to you, he gave it to me. So I can't expect you to fully see it, but I'm show you, you know?
My antidote for that is that turtles and eagles, their visions are different. You can't expect a turtle to see what an eagle sees. Right. So your vision is, like you said, is your vision alone. And we have to walk in that. And that's why I asked you, like, it's multiple people like you just go to the show, like what, like it's those people too that like they don't even see that, like what do you get? I'm like, you don't, and I don't even
go
like,
back and forth.
That's my thing too with music. I put music out. I'm not trying to make you a fan of it either. Yeah. I'm putting it out here and I fuck with it. You don't have to, but now they Grammy winning and you want to come to their show and now I'm with them and you want to be with us. Exactly. Hey, man, stay over there.
Right, I was just telling people, I'm like, see, y'all, you know, you used to just working the 50 years and then you get a gold watch. Like, that's not my goal. So staying in somebody's cubicle, putting 8 hours towards their dream, when I could be putting that towards mine and come out would quadruple in the long run. Just not even out of talking about the money aspect, but in fulfillment and just comfort within myself. Yeah, I think I'm a bet on myself. You know, like, so yeah, that's that. But what are some things that you are manifesting this year?
Growth, progression, evolution. Working with just some great people, man. Like, not even just like artists and music. I don't even want to put that on them, but great people. Watering their talent, watering their growth, watering their team, adding value to people, which I'm always at. But you know, now that my daughters are grown, like, and I'm happy with the like, you know, I never wanted to be out front where it's talking about being a good daddy when you could go left, like, you know. So I think I'm at a comfortable space where, like, you know, I got a grown daughter, like, I got kids. Like, if I did bad, then hey, you know, but our relationship is great. So it's about manifesting, like, you know, and nurturing these relationships that I have, you know. So seeing a J-Lock, you know, having radio spin is about to hit the Billboard chart next week, and being a part of his video shoot with Ryan Trey and Damani, and assisting with that team and seeing the insides of how, you know, going to LA and seeing him work the radio room and introducing him to my circle as well. Being with Quisha, you know, how we met was naturally on Edgewood, and she was filming a video and they knew me. And she said, can you be in my video and do a drop? But to once tap in, and then I put a post out, like, you know, I'm doing promo posts and I'll approach your video and talk about it. And she was one of the first people to just pay me. Like, she was like, oh, that's all you charge? Hell. And I did it, and she was able to reap the benefits from that. And then I suggested she audition to open for Birthday Bash. She went and paid for that, you know what I'm saying? And I was trying to get her a hookup, but she just, all right, went and paid for it, and she eventually won. Yeah. She naturally, not just on nothing. Like, it was a great experience, but she ended up winning. Then the next day, she opened Birthday Bash, and to be there for that. And to see, you know, and see Princess Mulatto bring her out, and then be at the end with Lotto and show Lotto her freshman cover, and that was just to see women win that night. There was a lot of women, black excellence that night. But then the next day, Juneteenth. So to see Quisha doing great things, you know, Tone Marie, how we even met was just so natural and organic. But once I, you know, again, like you say, scroll through the page, I just seen a talent and a spirit and an energy. Like, why, what are we missing here? And
what's not clicking?
Yeah, what's not clicking? And sometimes it is the awareness, the exposure. Oh, if a new face is everywhere, well, I'm gonna put her everywhere that I am. Yeah. So where if 100 people looking at me, 10 gonna gravitate towards to her. And hopefully to me, it's quality over quantity. Like, I don't have 1 million followers, but my quality of the people who follow me and actively looking and engage with me is more fulfilling than these bots or just these fire emojis. No, I'm really like a Gip or a CeeLo or you know, Jazzy Faye are really tapping in with them. Not just me, but they in my DM like, no, shorty fire. Yeah. And I want these honest opinions because I've seen people have it because of their relationships, like, and they kind of cap, like, she 5, but no, I really, and if she ain't, I'm gonna tell her. Because, you know, I'm an honest person, I'm transparent, so I'm gonna send every DM that I get, the positive too, and I'll send a negative, but ain't nothing came. That's what I'm saying. I'm working with a talent of people, from a Fabo to OGs too, like Scrappy. The reason he was wrestling last year is because of me. I booked him for a show, and they eventually wanted him to be wrestling, you know, so for him to trust me with that vision, Fabo to trust me to come to Stank On You and eventually be on that album, you know what I'm saying? Jug Man, Young Ralph, you know, Erica Duchess, like, it's just these slew of people that it's like, I just want to see them be better and put in a better position. So when you talk about where I want to see myself, is I just want to see them be great. The universe always take care of me, and then one of them about to just be so rich that, you know, it's a trickle down. You know what I'm saying? But I work with a slew of solid people, so I'm not even concerned about what's for me. Exactly. What's for me will be mine, you know what I'm saying? So when you talk about that, just the success of my circle, you know what I'm saying? The bigger I am, the bigger my circle, and I'm an ecosystem, right? So we don't need them if we got us. Exactly. You know, if this month is J-Lock's turn, that's fine with me. Everybody pour into him. He win. Next month, Tone Marie time. You, us, all of it, let's pour into that. Next month is Quisha. Next week is the Back to the Beat podcast release party. We all gonna pour. You do makeup, you do Quisha makeup, you do Tone makeup. You know, everything. Oh, a video, shooting video, I got the makeup. Like, that's me. Like, how do we make these pieces of the puzzle fit? Exactly. Not just going out to party. Like, how do we really be able to party with a purpose? You know what I'm saying? So now moving forward, anybody talk about makeup or I'm looking for, I'm about to give them your page.
For sure.
Same thing with somebody being in the video of clothes. Like, people send me clothes, but I'm just me. So I'm giving them the toe name and like, where? Like, cause you outside.
Yeah.
I mean, it's before even I was involved with her, she was doing her thing naturally as a, you know, a model and a product ambassador. So all we're gonna do is continue to water that. That's all it's about. I'm gonna just continue to water it, because you see, when you water something, it grows.
No, for real, and I feel that. That's really, I've been trying to like build this team. You know, now that I'm out here meeting all these people and stuff, and I feel the exact same way. Like, if I can find a group of people who all just want to pour, and we all just come up, and we all just, because I have so many ideas. Oh my goodness, I have so many ideas. But really, be like the resources and just the being able to trust people with your vision and know that they're not going to use it with ill intent or take it and go try and do like, no, we coming in, we all in, we working, we about to get this going and popping. Like, yeah. So yeah, I definitely feel that, you know, just growing to then find other people that's like-minded and don't mind, you know, just showing love.
And it takes a while. And it does take a while. And, you know, I've had people that, you know, I felt like had ill intentions or took advantage of me in my situation, because I'm always press go either way. But until you really like totally do something where I just don't fuck with, I'll cut it off. But I'll let people like by a string, you know, like connection, because I don't cut off relationships. So, you know, I'll have that conversation with them individually. That's me too. Some people I learned when they have issues, I notice they want attention, they don't want a solution, because they'll tell everybody but the person that they could fix it.
Right.
They'll tell everybody about what NUFACE did, but they don't tell me. Until you tell me, you don't want a solution.
Right, you want attention. That's you know big.
So I'm that person. If I had a conversation bad about somebody, I done told them first. Yeah. I put that on everything. I done told them how I feel personally. So I love people, and it's people that I don't like. Both of them know how I feel about them, because I told them out my mouth. Yeah. Everything. My daughters will tell you the same way, and I tell them to grade me. Like, when you know, tell me honesty, be honest, because I don't do the fake. And I learned that from my father. Like, it's a lot of things I wanted to say to him, and I thought I had time to. So that taught me to tell my daughters to be totally transparent with me. Right. You know, and whatever you do, I ain't gonna turn it around. I've done it before, but you a woman. But it ain't nothing you gonna tell me that I'll be like, man, out of my life. Nah, whatever. Yeah. I done seen it all.
You done seen it all.
I done seen it all, and I've been a part of it. And maybe from a male perspective, I can kind of help. But even with that, I just put them in a circle of women. I always had women friends to where if you weren't comfortable with me, I got a slew of people that you're comfortable with, aunties, you know what I'm saying, that you're able to be comfortable talking to.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, and we need that, honestly. You know, that open line of communication and guidance. I feel like that's what this generation missing completely.
And I remember Judge Mathis telling me on the show, well, you a man, you can't teach no woman to be, or a girl to be a woman. Which, and he had a point, but I just had to prove otherwise. You're absolutely right. There's some things I don't know, but Thomas Edison taught me, like, you don't have to be the smartest person in the room if you bring all the other smart people that's smarter with you in the room with you. Yeah. So I ain't got to know everything. Yeah. I'll ask somebody, and I can pick up the phone right now. And that's how I do my support people. I support people that I can pick up a phone. You go to Michael Jordan, you go to Nike, I can't call the head of CEO of Nike. I cannot call Michael Jordan. Go in Louis Vuitton, I can't call Polo, but I can go to the swag shop and buy this shirt, get a haircut, and I can call Killer Mike. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can go on Drink Champs and call Noriega and say, look what about, I bought the drink, I downloaded it, you know what I'm saying? I'm more about the relationship. So great your business, but Pinky Cole and Derek supporting them means more to me, because I can actually say thank you to them, and they really know that I support them, and this is me and them. Like, a lot of people I do stuff, they be like, I want to, you know, acknowledge you, but I know other people that don't benefit will feel a certain way. And I was like, that's not for the world, that's for me and you. And I get it, but that's me and you thing. They'll figure it out at the end, you know, 'cause my thing is one day it'll all make sense, you know what I'm saying? And I'm fine with that, as long as you know. A lot of people do want to, and I get that. A lot of people want to shine and the credit to come. You know what I'm saying? At the end but to me, it's at the end of the movie. I don't need it now. That's true. I'm a bigger person, so I wait till the end of the movie. You and my biggest POC line. You and I know what's going on. That's all that matters.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I like that. The credit come at the end of the movie, because I like that. I like that. Okay, and then also in the lip segment, I want to go ahead and ask, what is some advice that you would give to someone who wants to start, you know, collecting that memorabilia that's just timeless?
First, find it. I know that's hard, and that's what I'm helping with DBS Sounds and a lot of artists, because they don't see the value in physical products.
Yeah.
So where back in my time you have a cassette tape, you'll have a CD that can get autographed and take the picture, and you had a real camera and you had a Sharpie, and, you know, you had those things. So it's hard to have these tangible things, but I would say support. Find ways to create value in these people's lives. You know, when I first got here, you know, tip was the biggest thing, right? And my first goal was to make T.I. a t-shirt and get it to him. Man, I wore a t-shirt in the club and got to see him, and I'm ready to give it to him and take the picture. Man, see me and say, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Dang.
I said, okay, cool. But it taught me, and I didn't take it, feel no kind of way. It just wasn't my moment, right? And I didn't really like the shirt. Like, I was comfortable with that, but I did, somebody else would have took it as that. But what I noticed is when he came back, who was in the circle, who was in the room. Who was holding the billboard, who was telling them who to speak to and all that, who was the DJ, who and that. So what I did was create relationships with all those people. Created relationships, and not for nothing in my return, but no, what do you do, like become friends? So full circle, maybe a couple years later, we're all in the room. Everybody in the room knows me but Tip. So now it's like,
dang, who is this? Like,
you know, now you're able to be like, okay, now they're comfortable with you. Clearly, you're cool. So it went from like being a fan to like, all right, get your autograph. You know, because that was me. Tower Records. When you talk about physical copies, I would wait in line. Tower Records would release music back in the day Tuesdays at 12 o'clock. It would be in stores. Some stores would open at 12 o'clock Tuesday. Tower Records at Lenox Mall. So when Jermaine Dupri album came out, I was in line, buying the CD, wait in line, you get your autograph. I still had a digital camera. Well, I had a disposable camera. So I was, before IG, I was still all doing everything I'm doing on Instagram, but just in disposable camera. So but physical copies. And what I would do is just get the autograph and leave. But imagine every time your album cycle comes, you still see me. You see me every time, and like, all right, after a while, that circle of team of people, the security, the store owner recognizes, no, this is what he does. This is all right.
This is the norm.
Now I'm able to just stay, and then I start watching other fans talk to him, and then I'm not just the person that, all right, picture and go. And that's my relationship with Nipsey Hussle. Like, that what was different with him is like, I waited in line, me and my daughters, for the shoes in South DeKalb Mall for the Victory Lap Puma. When it was my turn, it was like, man, I collect, and here's Nas, here's Scarface, here's Redman album autograph, and I have your cassette. I love it. Then it's like, oh, you know, and then he's telling his friend, oh man, no, you really do this. So he actually opened it up and recorded. I mean, because some people would sign this the front, but when he's like, no. Then he signed the tape too as well. Then took the picture and had his people take the picture. But full circle moment, like maybe 3 days later, it was like I took a picture with my homeboy DJ Kerosene, a selfie. But get home, I'm seeing Nipsey doing like this in the picture too. But what he had said is like, he said, you don't remember me? I remember you was with your daughters and you had to do like Nipsey is telling me this, where, you know, usually, like I said, it's usually a fan, but he remembered that moment where I'm trying to rush it, because it is a line of people. I'm always considerate people. I hate to, like, that's why I get and I'll leave, because I see it's other people. I'm considerate of that, but he was like really like wanted to talk, and we did have a great conversation. That's why that's one of my favorite memories with him. And then going to his shows, and you know, even meeting Lauren, like seeing that, and she taught me my biggest lesson. When we talk about fear of missing out, she taught me that sometimes, you know, sometimes you get no, but sometimes rejection is your protection. You were not meant to be there. So while you heard that no and you're down, it was a reason you got that no. So anytime I get a no, man, I'm like, all right.
Somebody told me you're one no closer to your yes. So take pride in that no. Just know the yes is on the way. So that's my lip. I got something for you though. Since you want to put me on the spot and you say Lil Wayne's your favorite person. Oh wow. So I have I got the Carter 3 that sold 1 million a day, and what I need, you asking me your top 5 and everything. I need you to name 5 songs off the Carter 3. Mrs. Officer, Let the Beat Build. 5 songs off the Carter 3. This is good. A Millie, Lollipop. I just need one more. And any. I told you, but what did I tell you? I'm gonna get a 4 out of 5. That's what I told you. The 5th is crazy. Why can't I think of a 5th? Oh, what's the one with Babyface? Ooh, Comfortable.
Don't play with her.
Yeah.
Don't play with her. 5 out of 5 to go.
5 out of 5 for sure. I told you can hit me with any Wayne.
And shout out Little Relationships, man. Like one of his DJs, like one of my personal partners, T. Lou, man.
Really?
He's really the one that really teaches me about like who I am as a person, while other people would see you as like whatever they had a vision. But he's a great person, talented person, but he DJs for Lil Wayne. And I just imagine how I would act if I DJ for one of the greatest rappers in the world.
Yeah.
So the GOAT, right?
Yeah.
He does it. He minds his business. He's personable, great person, great friend. I seen him do many shows. Wayne do his shit. They make history. He put the backpack on, get in the car. Wayne go this way. He go to, like that's a job.
Wow.
But that taught me like it don't. You know, we seen the people that do that, and it just. It rubs me off a little different. I don't know about nobody else, but I respect that.
Yeah.
So shout out to
For sure.
DJ T. Lewis, man. Shout out to him, man. Great person, great DJ, and always supported me. Did my show. That's it, you know. But this project, that's the GOAT right there, man.
Yeah, for sure. That is the greatest
Look at that
to ever
cassette
rock
tape.
the mic. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That duo right there, Drama and Manny Fresh, ooh, child. Like the day people be like, oh, what you gonna do when you meet Wayne, this, and this. Yes, that's my favorite rapper all time for sure. But the people like DJ Drama, it's just like on a whole different stature for me. Like it's
I
really.
went to college with them, so
Really?
I'm there when they were DJing in the lunchroom and splitting their payment in the lunchroom. Him, Don Cannon, and Trend Center. DJ Mars too, who was Usher's DJ. Same thing. DJ Mars told DJ Drama to keep his name.
Really?
So like DJ Drama was like, oh, well, first K Slay, RIP K Slay was the Drama King. So Drama was thinking about that, but also there's power in words. You name yourself DJ Drama. Drama was probably saying, well, I'm probably gonna get Drama, but DJ Mars, whatever their conversation was, like, no, keep your name, stand on it. So the reason why that's his name is because it's somebody like DJ Mars.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Mars, like 100 shows with Usher in Vegas.
Yeah.
100 shows.
Oh my goodness, this is so crazy because I went last summer to see Usher in Vegas, and I went the night of the Keke Palmer.
Oh, that night.
So I'm recording, right? And I'm telling, like, they show like Keke, because she was trying to hide it first. And then I'm like, that's Keke Palmer. Oh my goodness. And I'm watching everything happen. As soon as everything happened, I told my best friend, I said, watch, that's gonna be in the blogs tomorrow. He told me, you think so? I said, that's gonna be in the blogs tomorrow. Like, we just witnessed something for real. And I promise, I'm posting my videos afterwards or whatever the next morning. Everybody's swiping up like, oh my goodness, you see this, this, and this. And I'm like, hey, I felt like you. I felt like I was there. I had no witness something like, you know, the birth of something for real. Like, that was crazy.
What a feeling.
Right, and fast forward BET Awards, she doing his tribute, just
in the video, his next video, she was part of it, remember? Like, it's just stuff like that, like natural
yeah, being
stuff.
able to witness things like that. So like, just speak on that for a moment. Like being able to witness certain things happen in real time. Like, what is one of your most memorable moments that happened, like that you was able to witness?
The reunion of Outkast, Outlast concert at Centennial Park comes to mind. It's monumental because Andre is Andre. After years of acting and doing what he does, they decided to do a tour together, and they came to Atlanta, and there were one show that sold out so fast that they had to add 2 more. And so, just that process of waiting in line for Publix, buying a ticket, finding a ticket, and we got the Sunday show, and Sunday show being one of the greatest shows ever because it was, of course, Outkast, but also Bun B, Bone Crusher, 8-Ball, MJG, even Erykah Badu showed up. Like it was just in the city. Man, it was once, because I even drove down to Counterpoint, and that's when they first did a show, Outkast, but I don't know if you remember, he was at first uncomfortable. It wasn't until he found those outfits with the words on them that he was like finding himself. Yeah. So by the time he got to, because I went to those shows where he was, and it did look weird, like because it's new, it's not like riding a bike. So I was able to see it, but the Atlanta one, He was at home, he was ready, the people was there, you know, and I had my big iPad recording it. So that's one that stands out. The 10-year anniversary of Jeezy's Thug Motivation 101 at the Fox Theater, because he had Boys in the Hood reunion, Usher, Kanye West came for that, Andre came for that, T.I. came, Scrap, like even Mariah, like those, and Birthday Bash, like, you know, the reason I'm always there is because that's just really one of my biggest traditions. Like every year, that's one of the biggest concerts of the year. And then the Dungeon Family reunion at One Music Fest, where everybody was there.
Yeah, somebody just told me about the One Music Fest. Normally it's in like October or something.
Now it's in October. This one,
yeah,
it's usually September.
Yeah, somebody literally was just telling me about that.
So those are like my top 3 right there. And just seeing moments like, you know, once people have these issues, it goes viral, but they never show the part where they mend fences, like so.
When they circle back.
Being in the Trap City Cafe when Boosie and T.I. are just with both their children and their sons, and it's comfortable. But when the world thinks, oh, they at odds or they beef, you know what I'm saying? Or being there like with a Kevin Gates and Dreka and just seeing them for who they are and not just rapper shit, but really like what does that look like in a relationship, but she's his manager. Yeah. You know, so seeing her manage that and you know, that always helped me. So those are real dope moments, and just seeing the evolution of these artists, because now I'm working with their children. So Eris, I got an exclusive interview with Eris the other day.
I want Eris and Van Van on my show so bad.
I got it on my phone. I just got to edit it.
I want Eris and Van Van on my show. I've been following Van Van for a minute.
Man.
I don't even remember how I seen it, but it was just like her energy and and then when she did the song with Eris, I'm like, oh my goodness, we used to watch this baby get held on reality TV,
my interview,
and now
I said, where you want to be in 5 years? She said performing for the Grammys.
I know that's right. And see,
and Eric's like, wait, okay, for the Grammys too. Like just the demeanor, and then she's like, well, I want to be a better cook and better dishes, and like just seeing that, and I showed Tip like the next day, and I'm like, your daughter, man, got it, bro. Like, he's sitting there like, I don't know.
Yeah, like people be like, oh, who you want on your thing? I be naming, like, the people I be naming, they be like, what? I'm like, yes, like.
And the same with, like, they reached out, Halo, 2 Chainz son. Like, he's just a spirit. Halo is just like.
From the HBCU, what they got, like, the book or the flashcards they just dropped when him and his mom was doing that. Like, I'll sit down and watch Halo and 2 Chainz all day, because I was a huge 2 Chainz. I told you, Atlanta music was big, but
shout
I was
out to the women, like you said, Keisha behind 2 Chainz. She runs a school. She, you know, takes care of the children. Got a charity foundation, runs True Foundation. And shout out to Shay Bigger, who is Shay Render, who's married to Killer Mike. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Killer Mike is the face, and he says that, you know, she's the boss. Like, you know, handles, you know, when he talks about wanting to buy a charger and spending $30,000 on a car, when she says no, buy a shop. By a barbershop, and he listens to her. And now he's got multiple shops, and now they're in State Farm Arena, or now they're about to reopen Bankhead Seafood, and her and Doug, shout out to Doug, his wife, is spearheading that stuff. So it's like, it's just dope to see, you know, while I, of course, gravitated towards the artist, but to be in tune and seeing, you know, okay, the wife. These
one
bosses
really
that we hear
making
about.
the chess moves and stuff.
Yeah, so shout out to Shay, man. And, you know, that's my boss. I work at a swag shop, so that's who, you know, take care of the business over there. So I'm proud to be, you know, represented by them.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up for real. I love that. I do. Okay, and one more thing in the lip segment, I just want to go ahead and ask, just, you know, what is some advice that you would give to 10-year-old you?
10-year-old you? Probably be more vocal. I held a lot of things, and I was really quiet as a kid. I didn't express myself a lot. That's why I probably told you, like, I tell my daughter to be very vocal, whether positive or negative. You got to get it out, because it'll sit and you'll explode. So I would just tell myself to be more vocal. It was times where I should have said something and I didn't. And it put me in a situation that I just had to be accountable for, and I was only in it because I didn't say anything. I couldn't blame that on nobody else. So I would just say be more vocal and be more louder and express how I truly felt rather than containing it. Because a lot of situations happened to me and I didn't initiate it. I let the universe, or I let things happen to me. I didn't make things happen. That's what I'm doing now. I'm making things happen because of years of things happening to me. Somebody saying, this is not the right relationship, or I'm done with this, or this job is not the place for you now, or I don't think you're qualified. Like, I just was so many times where people were in control of my life and my time, where I said, I love you. I just not for me, and that's fine. But I appreciate it because they were what I wanted to be. I wanted to be the person because there's times I felt the same way too, but I just didn't express it. And maybe we would have cut down years of wasting our time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be cordial or trying to create this picket fence idea of what love or relationship or a business relationship should be when it wasn't working. And we should have just been more vocal. But these other people showed me. Like you said, so to my 10-year self, I'll just be more vocal. Yeah,
that's big for sure. When you're younger, you constantly find yourself just going with the flow or going with whatever is, being guiding you or going on at the moment, not knowing, no, I need to speak up, because you're a child, so you really don't know the importance of speaking up until it's too late. Yeah. But okay, that's it for the that's it for the lip segment. Now we're gonna get into the random questions.
Let's go.
Okay, y'all.
Let's go.
We are back with the random questions, but it's gonna be a little different this time because we have NUFACE in the building. So we're just gonna look at some old Wayne stuff, y'all. What I'm looking at right now is actually crazy. It's actually crazy.
Oh, you want me to go in my bag?
Oh no, not the Cash Money Records.
I got me a little bag. You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy.
I got me a little bag. You say you a Lil Wayne fan. So
wow.
We got a book of random things. So we got Shirtless Wayne.
Sheesh.
Come on, we got Astronaut Wayne.
With the boondocks on the back is so like this is my whole childhood right now.
I Am Hip Hop. Autograph. Who's that?
Autograph
the
is
Hot Boys.
Crazy.
Shout out to BG. Welcome home, baby.
No, for real.
BG.
Shout out to BG.
This one signed by Juvie and Manny Fresh.
Wow.
This one signed by Turk.
I feel like I had that one.
That one. And then like you said, you look
pretty
at the
sure I had that one. Oh yeah, Justin Bieber. I'm pretty sure I had that one.
So you talk about randomness, and then like you said, look at the cover.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Looking on the back, it bring back so many.
And when you talk about NUFACE was there, so I brought this special photo right there. So what you're looking at is April 20th, 2009.
This is crazy.
This was the Cash Money Rough Riders tour at Dan Phillips Arena. I attended that show. It was Cash Money Rough Riders, and so Birdman was like, Lil Wayne didn't make his flight, so he wasn't able to come, and everybody, oh shit. Then they did about one song, but then a helicopter comes from the sky, and then they end up when Lil Wayne hops out, and the fucking arena goes crazy. And then full circle moment, like I said, this was a Rough Riders Cash Money tour, so DMX performed on this show.
Got you.
I have that ticket stub. 20 years later is when. It's the death date of DMX on that same exact date of that show. To the date.
Wow.
He died on the same date of that show 20 years later.
That's crazy.
And you remember back in the day you had those backdrops and take those. I even bought a photo of the rap. Like I would buy t-shirts, I would take the picture, I would buy the merch, I would buy I would just frivolous with the money, but it wasn't frivolous, but I just
it was well worth it.
I was, you know what I'm saying, so.
That's crazy, because I know all these Waynes, even all up to
Go DJ.
Go DJ, man, y'all. This is actually crazy.
So,
not one clean,
so this
two
is a
main,
gift to you
3
right here.
instrument.
This bag.
Not a gift.
And this right here is so, if you have your phone, pull your phone out real quick.
Oh my goodness.
So this is what you turn your phone on. So watch what happens when you put your.
Do it have to be out the case?
Okay. Oh, is it on?
Oh, there you
go. Oh, there you go. And watch what happens when you put that on. Oh shit.
Oh my goodness. That voice right there. Oh no, that's crazy.
So my gift to you.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Cause I got the cassette, I got the tape and the headphones they gave me. So
what? This is actually
you're a little
crazy,
younger than me,
y'all.
So I know you appreciate that one, but I keep mine.
No, for real. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. You don't understand, oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No, this is, oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is like the best gift somebody ever gave me, for real, for real.
Thank you.
Even, ooh, child. Yeah.
So that's a keychain. There you go.
Not the Oh my goodness. Yeah.
And then you told me you had a surprise for Tonae, I think, right?
Yes, I do have a surprise for Tonae Marie, y'all.
Cause she was I told you she was performing tomorrow at the Atlanta Metro Fest. I know Fabo was gonna be, Swamp Izzo, Bank P Brown was showing up, but I knew you did makeup.
Yeah.
and I was like, you know, can you invite Tonae on the show? So I didn't know what did you have. You was gonna tell her something?
Yeah. So Tonae will actually be on the next episode of Back to the Beat, you guys, and there is something that I actually am gifting her. I'm gifting her a complimentary glam session, you guys. Y'all know I do makeup in the Atlanta area. So for such a big event, might as well go ahead and hook my girl up, y'all. I'm so excited to be working with her, and y'all already know. Y'all gonna be able to see some behind the scenes. I'm gonna drop a whole vlog behind the scenes, the beat and everything. So can't wait, y'all. Stay tuned. This is just amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I wish you so much success with this podcast.
Yes.
You have a supporter in me. Don't mind me if I'm just reposting it just on some random 4 in the morning and just embrace it. I don't need to, you know, just be great, be who you are, whether, you know, support the team. I will be, anybody got a podcast, I'm gonna be like, well, here's one that you wanna bring the artist to. You are part of my tribe now. So I appreciate you for reaching out. And I wish y'all the best. And please, like she said, like, subscribe. And any person she has on here, support them. Send them a like, follow them. Like, just do something naturally that they don't expect, because we all need that. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm a testament to that, man, it's that. Like, support people how you want to be supported. That's where I am at today, is because I supported. I had a brand. I did clothes. And people supported me like I wanted. And I love that. But it's some people that didn't. But I needed to show people what genuine support looked like without having no hidden agendas. Like, I don't gain, like, I want you to have this be a great episode, right? So I have to be great, or I have to invite another guest that's gonna be great, you know, in the future. And you be like, look back, I had Tonae before. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this is about for here. So I want you to continue to be great. Your father brought you, you know, your vision. So continue to follow your vision, and people that see otherwise, just minimize them. Just keep going. You know, I wish you much success, because Sway is my mentor as well. So anything he say, we going with it, man. So congratulations.
He stamped it, so
and
I
it's
know
official
I have no
now.
choice.
NUFACE was there.
Yes, NUFACE was here, y'all. Go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe. Did you have fun on the pod today?
Man, I loved it, man. It was the best. Just natural conversation. Nothing contrived. Nothing, you know. It's natural. I don't see you had no script. I don't see, you know.
No, it's all off the dome.
We just having fun.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming, man. Pulling up. This is big. This is major. Thank you so much.
Love.
Yes, y'all. Tune in to the episode next week.
Yep.